Right, if you're looking to reshape your body in 2026 for good, then this video is for you. I'm Jason Hamilton. I'm a one-to-one coach who is here to reshape the bodies of individuals across West Lothian. And that is my mission, to show this county everything that is possible when you can learn to reshape your body inside and out. And today, we're not going to be doing something that's giving you a big, crazy diet plan, a big crazy training plan. Today we want to be going over the main points I think everyone should knuckle down before beginning their body reshape journey. And let's walk through them in a very, very simple form and keep this video quite short. So, starting off, I want you to ask yourself, where are you now? What this means is, let's take your reshape journey, the full thing, into consideration here. With your training, with your nutrition, what do these things look like? Are you a complete beginner? Are you a few years into your journey? When it comes to your nutrition, do you consistently eat junk food? The main thing that matters here is honesty. How honest can you be with yourself to acknowledge where you are at with your starting position? And that is an absolute must. So the reason we want to be honest, the reason we want to understand to an absolute T where we are, is so we can set the correct plan out later. Because if, for example, you're a complete beginner and you go online and you're practicing exercises and nutrition plans that just don't suit you very well as an individual, where you're at with your journey as a whole, then life is going to become very complicated for you, and that is just so unnecessary. We are our own individuals. I'm different to you, you're different to me. I'm in the gym right now, I'm different to everyone in this gym in a certain way when it comes to the reshape journey, right? So now that we acknowledge that, we've got to find the plan that best suits, number one, your availability, your ability, your confidence, and of course, your goal. You've got to ensure that these things matter. So what I want you to understand, you can write this down if you'd like, is where am I? Am I a complete beginner? If you are, state that. Understand that you're going to need like very basic exercises to get going. I would not expect a beginner to come in here, watch a TikTok or a YouTube video and just come in and try a deadlift, because that will just be very hard, because there's so many things to go over, so many touch points. It's a very easy exercise to injure yourself. So I want to ensure that that's not going to happen. So now that that is the case, at point number two, what is the goal? What I mean by this, what do you look to achieve? You want to complete a body reshape. You want to change your body for the rest of your life. For you, what does that look like? For me, for example, my goal when I started my reshape journey and to transform my body, what I was looking to do was be in the best shape I possibly can. But again, that was not deep enough. So I've got to dig deeper. Jason, what is the best shape possible for you? Well, I want to reduce the body fat that I've got, plus build more muscle. Well, what does that look like? Well, for example, for my upper body, I wanted a more rounder chest. I wanted to be able to see the striations across my shoulders. I wanted to see the veins pop through my arms, etc. Because these are the things that really hold me very confident. So now I'm getting into specifics of what I truly want. So it's all well and good saying that you want to drop a bit of weight. It's all well and good that you're saying you want to build a bit of muscle. But can you really create a goal and a picture in your mind? Because now, once you've got that picture in your mind, boom, this goal is a lot more real for the brain to actually acknowledge. And now from there, you can find yourself setting out a big, strong plan to do so. Okay, so now that you've got your starting point and now you've got where you want to essentially go, you've got your two main things. Right, now that we know where we are and where we want to go, we must have a plan to get there. Think of it. Starting point, end point. We need a plan to get there, and that'll look like this, okay? So this is why it is so important we acknowledge where we are, and it's so important also we acknowledge where we want to go, because we must state the right plan to get us there, okay? If I'm traveling from here to Glasgow, I'm not going to take a plane, am I? I'm probably going to take a car. If I'm traveling here to Hawaii, I'm not going to walk. So I need the correct plan, I need the correct way of getting there. It's the exact same for you. So, in comparing it to a training plan, let's say you're a complete beginner and you just want to cut down 10 kg of body fat and find yourself be more developed around your midsection and a bit slimmer in your face. Now it's a real goal, okay? For that, now that we want to build a bit of muscle and lose a bit of fat, I'm not going to say, right, you've never tried changing your diet before. So I'm not going to ask you to go eat chicken and rice 3 times a day, am I? 'Cause it's unrealistic. It's a plan that just doesn't fit your lifestyle right now. Okay, so we must ensure we get a plan that's set for you round your training, okay, and of course your nutrition. And that's an absolute must. Sorry for the fast handwritten there. So what I'm trying to get at is there's so much stuff on the internet, so much stuff like the videos I put up and whatnot, that may not suit you, and you've got to be okay with that. Just accept that, listen, these exercises might just be a bit too complex for me to take the next step on my journey. Sweet. This diet might be a bit too extreme for me to bring into my life at this moment in time. Sweet. These are the acknowledgements I think everyone should be able to make. When you make these acknowledgements, oh my Lord, how much more simpler this journey can become. Right, lastly, moving on to number 4. What's the timeline? This is one I want to be very careful with. And the reason for that is because I don't want you to get to the end of this, for example, 6-month timeline that you have set and essentially want to give up, right? When I talk about a timeline, it's actually more about creating a perspective for yourself, if that makes sense. So what I mean by this is weight loss, losing body fat and building muscle. These are things that require a lot of time. You're changing the shape of your body, the thing that you have carried throughout years. So of course it's going to take potentially years to reverse this. And by years, you can go an amazing transformation within 1 year, okay? And especially 2. But the whole purpose behind the timeline point is I need you to acknowledge that this will take time. I need you to acknowledge if you want to completely reshape your body, like potentially the individuals that you've seen within my program and of course myself, this takes time. This is not done overnight. It's not done in a couple of months. Can you make okay progress in that time? Of course you can. But to ensure that you completely reshape your body, go from point 1 to 2, this will take and require time. So you must shift your perspective right now and acknowledge that this is going to require a lot of sacrifice and a lot of effort for a long period of time. And that is just how it is, okay? So let's reiterate everything. Number 1, establish where you are right now, honesty. Establish where you want to go, think big, okay? Number 3, what's the plan? Again, honesty with yourself is strong here. And number 4, the timeline. Set your perspective right. These are the 4 main things I think everyone should acknowledge for starting their body reshape journey, and life will become a whole lot easier for you. Again, if you're an individual in West Lothian and you're looking for help, please follow along with the page, and it can most certainly help you. And if you really want to dive deeper into things, there will be a link in the description that will essentially explain how the Resurgence Promise works. Here to change lives for the rest of my life. Hopefully I change yours. Have an awesome day.